Yeah, Sripath. Maybe you can put one device on mute. It's getting much echo. Yeah, say something now, Sripath.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, wonderful. Yes,
Sorry,
finally.
I've got my son around.
No worries. Now, like you joined from mobile, right, for the audio?
No. I
Um,
have got logged in from a multiple device, so
okay, great,
shouldn't be a challenge. Yeah.
great. So can we start? Are we good?
Yeah, let me just put this PPT on screen. Okay. And then we should be able to start.
Yeah.
Just loading.
Okay.
Quite a crazy one, man. Sorry.
No problem.
Apologies.
No
But
problem. No problem.
tack, 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 tack.
Okay. We'll just
So
start with
do you want me
moderators
to
and
start?
then no, we'll start and then we'll over to you. Okay, then you can start.
Yes, sounds good.
Okay, so hi all again. Warm welcome to everyone and very good evening. Thank you so much for joining the Solution Architect Series Day 4. So I hope everyone enjoyed the first 3 day sessions. So which we have done like with multiple speakers, Anil, Harika, and Lahiru, and Monica. And so today, so we are in the session which converting the your path to the cloud by Sripath. So today, myself and Raju will be the presenters. So first, let me introduce myself to all. So myself, Raghava Tadikonda. I do have 10 plus years of IT experience, currently working as a technical lead in Signity Technologies. So I'm UiPath community speaker and I am UiPath key contributor for Hyderabad chapter. Yeah, so this is briefly about myself. Thank you all. And so once session is going to complete, please write your valuable feedback and please tag us your Path Hyderabad community and please spread it in all social media. Yeah, thank you so much and over to you, Raju.
Thanks, Raghav. Yep. Hey, hi, all. Very good evening. So, myself, Yesu Raju, I have overall 11 years of, 10 plus years of work experience in IT industry. So, coming to UiPath, it is around 7 years. And currently, I'm working as a solution architect in Wells Fargo Technology. So, I'm, one of the community speakers, the last, solution architect series. Sorry, I'm getting some. Maybe speak for some time. Can you go on here? Yeah, thank you. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I'm one of the community speaker, and please do follow the Hyderabad UiPath community page and for more updates. And thank you very much for you guys all the 4 days, like all the 3 days you supported well, and I have seen some guys posted on LinkedIn all your posts and very good. So we are expecting more like today, like post the session. Please go ahead and write your thoughts, and then there is a surprise for you guys like at the end of the session. So today we have a surprise for you guys, and hope this yeah, it is. Yeah, all the very best, Sripad. Over to you.
Sripad, you are on mute. Not able to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, perfect. Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, let's start. So, good evening to everyone on this particular session. Sincere apologies that I've got a technical glitch and I've wasted a good amount of time, almost 11 minutes. But let's wrap it up soon. Today, we're going to cover journey to cloud. And journey to cloud means you're going to migrate from on-prem to SaaS. maybe from PaaS to SaaS. That's how it works. And if you're going to do that, what's going to happen? You're going to unlock the power of agility and innovation, where you're going to embark on a seamless journey to the cloud. And that's what we're going to talk about today. This particular event has been powered by UiPath community as well as by Hyper Automation AI. Uh, Something about myself. I'm leading the entire global automation COE for Reckitt in my current space. About work, I have worked with the brands like Wipro, Dell, Sharaf DG, Tech Mahindra, DXC Technologies. On the certifications, I have listed only three as of now: V3, Lean Six Sigma, and SAFE. I'm a POPM certified also. And on my achievements, I've got the Hackett Award for delivering Best Class Automation Award in the IT space. I'm three times back to global hackathon winner for UiPath, and then these guys banned me from participating, so haven't got a chance to further qualify. Got another cloud migration project, multiple automations for it, and lately I've got the UiPath Excellence Award automations across India and South Asia. That's a lot about me. Let's talk about the team. I know Niklesh is the chapter lead and a good friend of mine. He's Sutherland. We spoke about Yesu. He's the tech lead for Wells Fargo. And we've got Raghav, who is the NT. Yesu and Raghav would be assisting me on the session. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And maybe we should be able to make it quite informative for you. Let's quickly jump on the agenda. What's going to be today's agenda is, has automation cloud crossed the chasm? What are the cloud conversation triggers? Why would you choose automation cloud, and the migration process to cloud? Okay. Uh, Before we kick presentation, okay, let me just put this analogy. I know you all have been boarding flights, and then when you are on the ground, you try to do all the check-in. You ensure your baggage are all checked in. You ensure your boarding pass and everything is in there. So your prerequisites are being. And the second thing, what you do is you board it, you fasten the seat belt, and you are in the air. And the moment you are in the air, there are turbulences also. And once the are 34,000 feet and you are accustomed to it, you start enjoying the ride. And once you're landing again, that's when you start looking at how is the sky out, how is the environment, have a safe landing. And that's the beautiful experience that you have in cloud. Similarly, you're going to have the same thing when you're going to be on cloud. So just giving you that, so that the ride starts little tricky, you settle, get little tough, then you settle, and then you start measuring, and then you feel that that you get when you're in cloud. That's the analogy. And then looking at this particular book, this is one of the book Crossum by Jeffrey Moore. If you get a chance, have a look at it. What it speaks about is there is an early market and there is a mainstream market. Now, in the early market, you have innovators, you have early adopters, and in the mainstream market, you have entire whole product solution and the large. Now, when you look at a particular product like Vision Pro, I think everybody knows about Apple Vision Pro. It's currently at the innovator stage. It's not moving ahead because there's not of a big demand for it. But if you look at Apple, cross that innovators and move to laggards. Now, this is where is the end way that cloud is progressing. Okay. Earlier, it started with being innovator, and you had little of the people joining the cloud space. And now, whilst many of the products are getting into SaaS, it's slowly moving to late majority to laggards. And that's how everybody is going to adopt cloud. And that is where this is the question in the head. Let's answer the question whether we believe automation cloud has crossed this so-called chasm. And for us, the answer is still is, because whilst you guys are participating in this session, there are some people on on-prem, there are some people on PaaS or IS, and not moved to SaaS completely. So we are still in that chasm, and this particular session would clear out the technology constraints how could you yourself to be ready to move on to cloud. Yeah. Now, cloud conversation triggers. Now, you are part of the dev team, you part of the solution architect team, or you part of the BA team, or maybe you could be part of the overall delivery team. And if you have a conversation trigger where to be on cloud, how would you do that? Now, if you want to get on cloud from your existing environment, the first thing is you should look at for a contract renewal. When you're looking at the contract renewal, you need to weigh what's on-prem, what's on SaaS, what's the benefit. You should also look at specific capabilities that cloud provides. Okay, there are humongous capabilities that come into play when you're on cloud. You should also look at political differences to scale. Okay, because you get cloud on Europe, you get cloud on America, you could get in Asia Pacific also. You should also challenges that come into the IT landscape when you are trying to move on to cloud, and also strategically build a path to get on to cloud from your existing environment. Now, whilst getting onto cloud, please also be flexible that you want to stay hybrid. Is because management doesn't want to get onto cloud, move all the data on clouds. Look at setting up a hybrid database or maybe a hybrid setup, like you put your database and VMs in maybe PaaS and move like an orchestrator to SaaS like cloud, or keep it on-prem of that sort of a delivery. So something of that sort are the conversation triggers that you should look at. Now, why choose automation? I think I will speak a lot, but that will not resonate. So what I have done is I've got a video for you, okay, which I will play now. And I'm hoping you could hear it. Can you guys music? Raghav, Yesu, before I play it further.
So far, not yet, Sripath. Just play it once.
Now? Can you hear it? Still no?
No.
Okay. I think then there is a glitch. Hold on. Hold on. So I stop sharing. I share my screen again, and I share. Oh,
Yeah.
there is an audio already there. There is also share system audio.
Yes. Please share system audio. Correct.
Yeah, just hold on.
Yeah,
Let me just do that.
we're able to hear, but getting some disturbance. Not that much clear.
It's not enabling me to do that, or is it? Yeah. Okay. There you go. And sorry. Quite a long one. Sorry. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So I will stay mute. You hear it out.
Carl, predictably, had a problem. Oops. The big boss kept giving him Employee of the Month for always finding new ways to operate and innovate. And other people were getting just a bit miffed. Whenever anyone asks for some new automation thing, they grumbled, you just say easy to make it happen right away. Why is everything so easy? Oh, that's easy, said Carl. I chose UiPath Automation Pack, and it just keeps on being the right answer for every new automation ask. This was, in fact, true. He'd made the big boss and all her counterparts happy by giving them the robots they needed to take care of their tedious tasks. Later, he revolutionized core processes to be more efficient, using UI and API automation together, which even made the big boss's bosses happy. He'd implemented automation cloud robots, which were instantly scalable, and made the accounting people happy at month end when workload peaked, and even happier when they saw there were no infrastructure costs. He'd enabled people to start building their own personal automations for free with Automation Express. And he'd even made the IT security people happy. At first, they were so worried about clouds, they didn't even come to work when it looked like rain. So he showed them all the attestations, documents, and partnerships to put their minds at ease. And he'd help them use robots to improve overall security posture quickly in other areas too. What Carl had essentially done was deliver the most comprehensive, scalable, up-to-date, centrally manageable, cost-effective, lowest time to value way to get the entire UiPath business automation platform, which wasn't just robots. It was everything needed to discover, automate, and operate the entire enterprise easily. What he hadn't done was read the room. Even though they were impressed, his colleagues still exclaimed, "Surely there must be something about UiPath Automation Cloud that isn't easy." "Well," said Carl, "it's not always easy being proven right all the time. It can be just as easy for your organization with the complete automation platform delivered as SaaS via UiPath Automation Cloud. Start instantly, scale infinitely."
Yeah, so it says start instantly, scale infinitely, and that's how it really is. Okay, it sounds like
Shripad, not able to hear you. Sorry. Raju, can you hear me?
No, I can't. I can't hear Sripad.
Yeah, Shripad, are you there?
His screen is
Lost.
stuck actually.
Yeah, we lost you.
I think he's having some issues
Yeah, he left
with
the
his
call.
laptop.
Okay.
So
Okay. So, guys, in the meanwhile, everyone, please. So, in the chat, we have shared Hyderabad community event page, and we have posted all of our LinkedIn profiles. So please try to get in touch with us, and please try to register, and please follow Hyderabad community page for all to get here updates for all the upcoming events. As you know, Hyderabad community is the world's largest community. So we keep on coming up with every month new meetup in-person sessions, and this kind of workshop sessions. So far, we have done with developer workshop series, and last year we have done the same solution architect series version 1, and even we have done UiPath automation in women. So like that, we have done so many contributions like from here, part of UiPath Hyderabad community. Yeah, so and please even try to do RSVP for tomorrow day 5 event. Raju, please in the meanwhile just connect with Sripad and inform.
yeah, I'm doing that actually.
Great, thanks. And I have saw some of the candidates who joined asking about the recordings. Yes, you will get the recordings in the same link where you are joining the session. In the same link, you will get the recording as well as soon as possible. And yeah, still, if anyone have anything, please you can feel free to post on the chat. We can help you. Can you please explain about SaaS, how it's benefit for enterprise level? Regarding SaaS, I'm not sure. Maybe Sripad can help you on this, Akash. Um, Jagannath Patil. And another information, as we are very sorry from the last 2 days. Yeah,
oh, I don't know, this Abby or whatever this software is behaving quite weird. Uh, Tell me, where did I stop, Raghav? Where did I stop?
yes, Sripad. You are in the slide. Just you played that recording, so you can start from that next slide.
Ah, okay. My God, why is this so messy today? Okay.
Yeah, is
So
it a network issue?
no, I'm on a better network. It's just that yes, this particular Abby tool is dropping out big time.
Okay. Okay.
Can you just be on a voice? So if there is anything, just call me out if I lose out. Yeah.
Sure. Sure. Definitely. Can you please go to one more slide before just to confirm?
That's the video slide.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. You can start from resume from slide 10. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me now? Raghav, can you hear
Yes.
me now? Sorted?
Yes. Yes. Shubha.
Okay.
Okay.
Sincere apologies again. Sorry. Ah, now let's get on to advantages of cloud first approach. Uh, Quite a complete platform on demand. You can run automations from anywhere with no on-site infrastructure needed. All right. You really don't need to get onto DC or or a pass. That's the level of delivery that you get. You get a high ROI. Literally, no local servers needed, no public infrastructure needed if you're completely on cloud, and that saves a lot of money, guys. Because when you're on a DC, that is on a data center, you have to incur a lot of cost on infra. You got to incur a lot of cost on database backup, power backup, to Microsoft updates, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's the bigger advantage. Every CFO is happy to get onto SaaS because that saves a lot of cost over here. Adaptable and scalable, that's good for us, for the techies, because you can instantly add bots, users, and services as our needs evolve. And if you are working with a client or you're working with a customer, everybody wants to quickly see document understanding works, how comms mining works. And if you are on cloud, the plug and play is quite faster. Okay. Next, accelerated time to value. Now, on cloud, you don't need product installations, you don't need updates to be looked at, and it is that easy when you're on cloud. If you need comms mining to start, you need AI to start, you need document understanding to start, you just need to go on to your left four dots or those four squares, you get that options enabled, and that's how you start. But if you're an on-prem or you're on pass, we were on pass, we had a multiple issue on getting a particular component kick-started. But when on cloud, it's quite easy, it's quite quick, and quite fast. Enterprise grade peace of mind. Uh, I don't see any outages happening on SaaS, but if you're on PaaS, you have your network outages, or maybe you're on on-prem, you have your network outages. Sometimes you have your database leaking out. Sometimes your storage backups are not working. Sometimes you have a power fluctuation, your DGs go off. Now, this doesn't happen on SaaS. So, you entered uptime, disaster recovery, which is 24 by 7 support and multiple supported, authenticated, secure at the core. Uh, I think we all are delivering, but I don't know if we are delivering a secure automation. If you have to go into a mature COE, you need to have your automations delivered securely, where it is SOC 1, SOC 2 certified, HIPAA certified, and so on and so forth. And this comes into play when you're delivering enterprise automations. If you're delivering a small scale automation, it's not looked at so frequently. But when you're on an enterprise level where you have 1,000 odd bots running 24 by 7, you have PI data getting managed, this is all really what matters. Yeah. So these are the advantages of SaaS. Now let's get on to migration process of automation cloud. Get on to migration process automation cloud. There are a couple of things that you need to really look out for: planning, execution, and stabilization. Now, planning is the bigger problem over here. You need to make the decision to get on to cloud. What is happening is, as of now, everybody is stuck whether I should move to cloud or whether I should not. Now, this particular limbo is a big problem. You need to study into various articles, understand from various individuals on what's happening, whether you are really okay as an individual or as a lead to put forth this particular request to your management to get onto cloud. So that decision making has to be important, and this will only enable when you look at that benefits that are delivered from cloud. So if you're making that decision, get that back slide available for you so they can put forth to management saying, this is why I need to get onto cloud. Your prerequisites and consider really important when you're planning to get onto cloud. And I will get into detail for that on how you could look at your prerequisites. Getting onto migration, the next is execution, quite important. And you need to have highly trained developers or someone who is really aware of how the entire gamut works for you. Migrating entities, processes, libraries is a bigger challenge, guys. If you are using a cloud migration tool, yes, it sorts a major problem, but there are certain components which still don't go on a migration, and you might need to require use orchestrator manager as a tool to migrate those particular entities. And finally comes the robot cutover that you do from PaaS or IaaS PaaS to SaaS. It looks quite easy, but to have a detailed execution plan, this becomes quite Finally is your stabilization, where you test, you do your code fixes, you run a hypercare, and then finally you decommission your on-premise or SaaS, whatever it is, once you get onto SaaS. So that will process overview. Let's quickly now in planning stage, what you develop an execution plan and determine your migration strategy. This is very important, guys. If you're on-prem, try to understand what's your automation scale. How many bots do you have? How many your assistants are in that particular space? Studios. Do you have two orchestrators? Just one orchestrator? Because there are individuals or there are companies which have two distinct orchestrators. So you get that particular thing. And when you're getting onto SaaS, do you really need so many robots? Do you really need so many studios? You need to look at that. And the bigger thing, this is the mantra, guys. When you're on-prem or something, the currency is your cost. But when you go on SaaS, the currency is AI units. So if you have AI units, you can go ahead and spin a robot. You can go ahead and scale a particular system for delivery. You can use document understanding. You can use AI center. You can use comms mining. Don't need a license cost over there. You need AI units to be bought in bundle, which can serve that purpose. That keep in mind this particular mantra. When you're on-prem, it's your license cost. That's your currency. But when you go on SaaS, it's your AI units, which is the currency. Okay. So this is something that you need to be aware in your migration strategy. Now, when you're doing that, you need to familiarize yourself with significant distinctions between self-hosted orchestrator and automation cloud. You need to be aware that if I am hosting an orchestrator, what is the benefit? And when I'm getting onto automation cloud, which is in UiPath, is the benefit. And that is where you need to docs.uipath.com, get onto that particular knowledge article and understand the benefits that I get when I'm on automation cloud. The benefit that I can talk about is scalable. You can easily plug and play. You can anytime schedule robots, tenants, and you can anytime plug and play the tools that you want to work on with. But when you are on-prem or PaaS or SaaS, you just can't do that. You need to have MSIs in place, EXEs in place to install that. Next, you need to work closely with your IT teams to ensure seamless connectivity with on-premise resources like robots. Now, the bigger problem is your IT team, guys. You need to work hands-in with IT team, InfoSec team, very, very much close-knitted, because when you go SaaS, there are multiple security controls that need to come into play. All right. You just cannot pick up a decision saying, I want to go on cloud. It will be asked whether you are having a secure connection between your cloud and your network resources in your teams or in your on-premise. So you need to get that particular thing sorted. Now, when you're talking about the next planning, you need to be aware how cloud can affect record retention, data residency, and industry-specific compliance. I'll give you a gist. When you're on cloud, your data stays only for 30 days as of now. UiPath is working to increase their span. Be aware that your audit logs and everything just stay for 30 days. So if you are going on cloud, you need to have a log shipping available, wherein the moment the data is there on cloud, you move it back to your own storage bucket in VMs or maybe in your local on-premise databases. So data residency is what I was talking about. This is what you need to look at. Also, when you're getting on SaaS, you need to understand where is your data residing. Is it Europe? Is it residing in America? And if it is, then do you have a DR in Europe, or do you have a DR somewhere in LATAM, or maybe Asia Pacific? So you need to understand all these strategies, all these doubts before taking a decision to move on to cloud. So this is part of your planning. Till now, any questions, Raghav? Yesu, you can hear me, right? No issues with the dropouts.
No issues, Sripath. All good so far.
Okay, cool. Okay, moving more further, you need to engage your IT and InfoSec teams early in the process. This is what I was referring to, and I will give you another tip. When you're connecting your SaaS cloud to your on-prem or to your PaaS, just understand, guys, there is an outbound traffic that happens. Orchestrator in cloud doesn't talk to robots like it doesn't send a connection to robots. It is the robots that are installed in your on-prem or in your PaaS connect to the orchestrator through a heartbeat. If you are reading docs.uipath.com, you should be able to understand this. It is the robots which maintain the connection between the orchestrator and themselves, the orchestrator which maintains that connection. So it's an outbound traffic. Now, if it's an outbound traffic, you need to be very clear whether it is needed to be whitelisted, or you need through a VPN, or do you want to go through a secure network. So this is where you need IT and InfoSec teams to be closely knitted and working with you if you want to get on cloud. Next one is you need to review your UiPath white papers and documentations on security, compliance, certifications, and architecture. Now, when you're moving on SaaS, remember, guys, you don't need to do upgrades. You don't need to do user access management because all that is already pinned. You don't need to do audits. You don't need to do a security audit also. This all is done by the cloud team of UiPath itself, evaluated by auditors. So you need to review the SOC 1 and SOC 2 reports to check whether they are really delivering the value that you're looking for. So when you're planning, just keep this in mind. Okay. Once you're getting to this planning, you should first sign up for a free 60-day or 90-day cloud trial. Now, what this does is it keeps your on-prem setup also live, and it keeps your SaaS setup also live. So tomorrow, if you are facing any issues on SaaS, you can immediately run your bot on-prem. And tomorrow, when your trial is all good, you're satisfied, you can swiftly move your from on-prem to cloud. Now, this is a wonderful complementary stuff provided by UiPath, and hence you need to be very close knitted or UiPath customer success manager or TAM to ensure that you are balanced. So the thought process of me losing everything on cloud is gone. The environment's working simultaneously. Yeah. When you're planning to migrate, you need to use tool migration tool and the orchestrator manager tool. Okay. But when you're using these tools, you need to understand what should I move. Just because you've got a lot of stuff, okay, try to optimize. Do you really need certain stuff going onto cloud? If you really don't need it, just don't move the garbage from one end to another end. You're just going to create another mess. So just keep this in mind. And also ensure that your versions and your folders are completely updated when you're getting into planning, which means if you're on classic folders, you cannot move to cloud. You need to upgrade to modern folders. That's the primary thing that you need to look at. So if you're still not on, guys, you are in a prehistoric age, more like a dinosaur. Okay. So quickly move on to the modern folders is the mantra over here. Perfect. Getting into execution. Now, when you're executing this migration, immediately kickstart your 60-day, 90-day enterprise trial so that your on-prem version works as well as your SaaS version. At the same time, get a head start by utilizing the tools that UiPath has designed to assist us. That means you should start using cloud migration, tenants, your robots, and your libraries and your assets from your on-prem to cloud. Okay. Migrating to get a hang of it. Now that means you should start working on your dev tenant first. Do not do a live production movement. Do it for your dev from your on-prem to a dev on prod, which is SaaS, so that you can play, you can do break, you can make it whatever. So something of that sort. You should enable processes and robots at your own pace. Just because you want to migrate doesn't mean that I should start a reconciliation process of finance on cloud today. I will start a procurement process for cloud. Don't do that. Let the process be live on cloud for a couple of days. Watch it, how it is delivering, because there is latency which comes into play, various controls that come into play. So just be mindful of that. Just don't rush because you're on cloud. Okay. And you should repeat this process until you feel comfortable as a COE or as a development team or as a technical team. Just because the customer is asking for you to go on SaaS, I want it to be on SaaS. Don't rush it, because you're sitting on a plane. There will be turbulence. Let me be very honest. So there will be a turbulence when you're on SaaS, but if you are going slow, and if you're managing each and every bot deployment clearly, you will not have a problem. Okay. At the same time, you should maintain your on-premise deployment and executions while gradually migrating to cloud. Now, when you're migrating to cloud, you would have one copy running on on-prem and SaaS. Now, if you decide to run Recon on cloud, just ensure that whatever is being changed as a CR or whatever defect is being done over there, in that copy also sits on on-prem. Is because tomorrow, if you have an issue on cloud, uh, I don't know, what could be like suddenly the cloud availability is zero. Okay, that could be one issue. Then you could pick that particular XAML code and run it in your on-premise. So if you are getting into this 60, 90-day trial to measure both, ensure your versions are well matched so that you don't get into a bind. Okay. Now, cloud migration tool. This is a self-service. Okay, it's like a desktop application. You can connect to an on-premise orchestrator. You can export a complete copy of entities, and you can import them into the cloud orchestrator tenant. So it's like cut, copy, paste. Okay. Now what it does is, honestly, it moves a copy of your on-prem to cloud. But what are the characteristics? Now this particular tool is like a developer experience required tool. You don't need a command line expertise or a no expertise sort of a thing. Okay, that is one thing. If you're using this tool, there will be no downtime or disruption to your on-premise tenant because it's just moving a copy. Now, keep in mind, it supports an orchestrator version 19.10. If you're not above that, please do not do this. Okay. The good thing is you can use this on enterprise cloud trial, pro, or even an enterprise account. Okay. You will have an air-gapped and non-air-gapped migrations. It depends on you how you want to do it. Air-gapped and non-air-gapped. Do you want to keep something behind? Do you want to take everything up? That's what it means. Okay. And just keep in mind, the migration doesn't include like your old job logs or process transactions. That is something that doesn't get migrated from this particular tool. So be mindful of this particular thing. And that is where what it does is what is there in front of your screen. But I've got for you what it doesn't migrate. So your user and robot accounts are not migrated. You need to build it on your own when you get onto SaaS. Role assignment not done when you're migrating. And in fact, you don't need to do it just because when you get on SaaS, you have a different experience. You have different roles that come into play, which are having a wide spectrum. And the good thing is the admin role is far different than what is there in PaaS or in on-prem. So if you move to SaaS, your role assignments, your RBAC, role-based access control is beautiful. Everybody would like it. You will have less stress on creating users and getting the roles assigned. Your queue items are not moved. Your action catalogs are not moved. Your webhooks don't move over there. If you have testing entities like test sets, test cases, they also don't go there. Storage buckets is like databases. Okay, quite a big name, fancy name. Don't get into that. It's like database that sits in your on-prem. You can't move that using migration tool, and that database includes your audit logs, your orchestrator logs. You can't move them. It stays with you, and that is why the next component is logs. So that's the brief about what it can do and what it cannot do. Now, whatever this is listed cannot be done, can be done using an orchestrator manager tool. If anybody has used a manager tool, I think that experience would really help. All these can be moved using an orchestrator manager tool. So that's what we did. We first did a cloud migration tool experience, and whatever we couldn't move using the used orchestrator manager. And that's how most of the shift left, 95% was sorted. 5% is where we had to do some manual check here and there. Yeah. So that's on this. Finally comes your high level stabilization overview. Now, if you want to be very successful in SaaS, you need to continue to maintain both instances till you are completely satisfied. But your satisfaction should end by 90 days, guys. Just don't start reaping it from 60 to 90 to extend. No, the trial that UiPath gives you on-premise as well as on cloud is from 60 to 90 days. So be very critical about that. Ensure that you test your cloud environment end to end. Do a proper UAT. Get a sign off from business. Get a sign off from your tech teams. Everything is in place. Okay. And finally, you're done. Go ahead and decommission your on-premise system. But ensure that you take a backup. Without taking a backup, do not decommission your on-premise system because you might need certain data back again. So this is the high-level stabilization overview that we could look at. What are the overall best practices? Just getting a summary on. Build a migration plan. You should be prepared to do a documented rollback. Use modern folders to model your entire org structure. If you're on classic folders, guys, that's a prehistoric stuff. Stop doing that. Get onto modern folders. There is a beauty that's getting delivered. So be on modern folders. That's important. Upgrade your robots and studio to the legend. We don't do that, and that is where we lack on getting the best of the experiences that UiPath is delivering out. For example, autopilot is available for 2024.10 and all above, I think so, if I'm correct. But if I'm on a lower version, sorry, I can't use that on my studio. So that is the reason why you should create your robots and a studio. Second thing why you should do that is there are vulnerabilities on older version. If you are hit by a cyber attack, your entire robot will cripple down. And if your robot is running any financial data, boom, your entire data would get decrypted, even if it is encrypted, and you will lose everything over here. That is where it's best practice that you should upgrade your robot studio. And as a developer, you should demand for it that I need this to be upgraded to the latest version so that I can deliver value. You should involve your IT and InfoSec teams early and as often as you can. Okay. Automation's best friend. You cannot mess up with them. Just ensure that they are your best friends, because they will keep helping you whenever there are network issues, whitelisting of URLs, when you want to deploy VMs or you want to go ahead and look at cloud provisioning. So that is where you look at this space. Utilize the enterprise trial, as I spoke, before doing a complete migration. Orchestrator manager can be used at any time. This is another best practice. People tend to skip this, but first try cloud migration. Doesn't work, go to orchestrator manager. And subscribe to cloud release notes and status updates. I don't know if you are aware of UiPath Insider program. You should always subscribe for it, because that gets you the latest features. It tells you what's getting released in your cloud so that you know what's coming in your way. Okay, so you should be very much clear to these particular release notes and updates. Last and the least, all processes should be in modern folders. I'm repeating this again and again, guys, because this is the major pitfall that we fell in. but we could revive it faster because we had a direction, we had a vision. And hence, if you are using classic folders, migrate them to modern folders using your orchestrator manager tool. You should always recommend that your packages are updated to new versions. Another tip, system.activity packages should be more than 2020.10 version if you want to have a beautiful experience on SaaS. Otherwise, you'll get on SaaS and your bots will start crippling and you will start blaming the technology. Don't do that. It's your packages which is a problem. So 2020 is the version that you should be on and above. Okay. Audit logs are currently archived in every 30. I think I gave you that particular tip. So ensure you take backups. Recommendation is to start doing the migration in dev tenant. Perform one round of testing for all your critical bots, and then you start migrating prod. Tool migration should be used. Okay. Components like users and robots don't get migrated. So you have orchestrator manager to use. If you're using an hybrid version, hybrid means your only orchestrator is in cloud, but your robots studio is everything on VMs, on PaaS or on-prem, okay, something of that sort. Then you should always look at the traffic that is flowing from cloud to these systems. Is that whitelisted, yes or no? If not, then you need to white SaaS URLs. If you this is another tip, guys. It looks like, wow, I'm going into cloud. No, there are a couple of URLs that you need to whitelist, which talks about your feeds, which talks about deployments, which talks about your various loads for cloud. So all these URLs need to be whitelisted first if you're going on to cloud. And in case you want to set up any custom roles, you need to create that manually in SaaS. You cannot just use or think that you would be getting those from your on-prem setup while it is coming onto SaaS. Okay, I think I've covered a great deal. I don't have a lot. I think I tried to manage to close by 9:20 so that you have enough time to ask questions, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Srimad. So we have some questions in the chat. Can you please go to the chat and we have some questions. Can you please give your valuable response, please? So you can see who's responsible to upgrade bots after move to cloud. You're on mute, Sripad.
Sorry. Yeah, I think should I start from Shrikant K?
Yes, please.
How do we
You
migrate
can.
data from on-prem to cloud? I think I answered that. You should look at cloud migration tool as a primary one. Okay. And I mentioned what can be migrated. Leaving your use robots, your accounts, and then the other bit which I listed in the entities which cannot be migrated, you should use orchestrator manager over there, Shrikant. Akash, can you explain about SaaS, how it's benefit for enterprise level? I think somebody has responded already, so I should not get into it. Okay. You should do some sessions on security. I think if you want something on security, I can talk for 2 to 3 hours, long enough. How to secure your entire environment, and I leave that with Nikhilesh. He's the chapter lead. If he wants me to do a session on security in automation, happy to do that. So yeah, let me know wherever, or you can connect on LinkedIn, guys. Can we have Excel automation using UiPath in advanced level in okay, sorry, Jagannath, that's a request. Nothing on SaaS. Is there any example you can show on how to adaptable and scalable for cloud? Okay. Sure, we'll try to show some demo at the end. What is the example that you're looking at, Aldit? If you could just be quite brief. How to adaptable and scalable. Okay, I'll give you an example, a very quick one. Now, if I am doing comms mining, okay, and I'm on-prem, I want to do comms mining. Do you know that comms mining is not available on-prem? Comms mining is available on cloud. If I want to do, can I do it on on-prem? I need to install, I need to set up. I can't do it, right? But I can do it on cloud. Now, if I have purchased 60K AI units, because I need AI units to run document understanding or comms mining, right? And if I am in cloud, I can use this AI units to provision a robot. I can use this AI units to provision a serverless robot. But if I'm on-prem, it's a license cost, right? And that's where everybody starts budging. I don't have budget, guys. Sorry, I can't deliver that. So that's the benefit, Aldit, if you're on cloud, on how to get adaptable and scalable. Okay. How will the bot code get upgraded? Who is responsible to upgrade bots after move to cloud? How will the bot code get upgraded? When you're moving your bot from on-prem to cloud, the first thing is you be on modern folders. Okay. Second thing is you get your packages upgraded to the latest version. If you're going to do that, you already are getting an upgraded bot which is moving to SaaS. But if you're not doing this, SaaS migration tool or that cloud migration tool will not allow you to move your bot to reside over there. Even if it allows you, and when you're running the bot, it will start crippling. It will start giving you error that this particular activity package is not upgraded, cannot deliver the experience. It starts getting into the debug mode and starts throwing errors. So these are the two things that you need to follow. Who is responsible to upgrade bots after moving to cloud? If you're part of COE, it's the COE's responsibility. Now, the COE's responsibility means it's the platform manager or the solution architect who needs to design and build a plan to upgrade these bots. And if you are a senior developer or if you're a champ in your space, he might assign it to you to start upgrading the bots to the latest version. So mostly in our space, it's the developers who go ahead and do that. It's the solution architect who designs on how to do it. So that's in my COE that I'm talking about. Uh, what else? How does UiPath Cloud handle backward compatibility with older versions?
Okay, but sorry to interrupt you. So as we should consider the time as well, it's already 9:30. So we'll quickly move to next segment, which is everyone is eagerly waiting for the Mentimeter session. So after the session again, you can take 4 to 5 questions. Then we can give the your valuable responses. So yeah, everybody is eagerly waiting. So yeah, I'm requesting Yesu. So please share Mentimeter link or code in the chat so that
Yes, yes.
everyone will join, and please give some time also everybody to log in for the mentees, and then you can start presenting.
Yep, yep. Just a minute.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
giving the link
Once
and
Yesu
then the
is
code.
doing that, okay. But I would like to congratulate and thank Sripad for giving an insightful session. It is the one of the finest session we have seen on the cloud. It's a rare session we get. Don't worry if you miss the session or your friends miss the session. Recording will be always available in the same link after 1 week. Don't worry. And yes, this is a new topic. Definitely, people will have multiple questions and multiple insights how we need to perform. Feel free to reach Sripad or feel free to reach in the forum, UiPath forum. You can post so somebody can pick up your questions and definitely you can get these answers done. Yes, as you requested, some security sessions and other sessions. It's a big topic and a new topic for everybody. I will definitely in line with the timelines available for Sripad, and we will come back on maybe infra series. We will try to do that. Yeah, but really, really a commendable session from Sripad on this topic generative cloud. Yeah, you can continue, uh,
Thank you.
Sripad.
Thank you so much, Niklesh, for your valuable feedback. Yes, Sripad, definitely it's one of the best sessions we have ever so far in this release. Great. So, Raju, so just please wait. So far, 21 players has registered out of 46 participants.
Yeah.
So, as Raju mentioned from the starting, we are going to, give you all a big surprise today. That yesterday and day before yesterday, due to some network glitch, we couldn't able to give that leader dashboard for the winners. So today we are going to give 2 to 3 winners with wonderful goodies from our hyper automation team, the sponsors team. So yeah, still 29, 30. Yeah. So let me share one more time. Everyone, please try to join www.menti.com and enter the code, please, 35010552. 29, 30. So let's see who will be the winners today. Yes, Narayan, you'll get the recording as we have mentioned in the chat, and even we are keep saying that you will get recordings for all the sessions where you have joined the links. We can find the recordings also in the same link. Thank you. So still 32 members has joined so far. Yeah. Okay, so we have given ample of time. Maybe we can start, Raju.
Okay. So I'm just clicking on the enter now. So let's first see the first question. Okay. So what is the first step in getting started with UiPath Automation Cloud? Let's see who's going to answer first. Yeah, yep, it's 23 answer, 24 answer. We have 3 more seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, done. Oh. Most of the people answered correctly. It's 22. Okay, I'm just going to the next question. I mean, it's a leaderboard. Let's see the leaderboard. Arvin. Come on, Arvin. I'm going for the next one. Question 2. Try to answer first. Which of the following is benefit of using UiPath Automation Cloud for scalability? Guys, fast. 1%, 3%. 9 seconds up. 6 more seconds. 2 second, 1 second. Done. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see the leaderboard. Oh, again, Arvind. No, that's that one. Okay. Let's go for the next one. What is the final step of migrating automation workflows to UiPath Automation Cloud? Guys, we have only 5 seconds left. Four, three, two, one, go. Okay. Oh, mixed answers here. 10, 6. Okay, 14. Deployment and this one. Okay, let's go for the next one. Sorry, we'll see the leaderboard. Come on, Arvind. So, fourth question. What is the first step in migrating automation workflows to UiPath Automation Cloud? I can see 30, 29 people answered. 20 answered correctly. Let's see the leaderboard. Quiz leaderboard. Arvind again. Arvind or oh yeah, Arvind Janu. Janu. Second place. Okay. Let's see the final question. Be careful, guys. What is the name of the UiPath cloud-based automation platform? Oh, all answered. We have the time left. Yeah. So let's see the leaderboard. Yep. Arvind, you are the fastest. 4265. Congratulations. And we can see Janu, who's Earthman, and Ankit.
Yeah, if Ankit is the last time winner, then we can go to the other winner.
Yeah, Niklesh, your voice is bit low. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe someone can take the screenshot. I'm
Yeah.
just coming out of this. Can Raghu, can
Yes.
you take that?
Yeah, yeah. 1 second. Yeah. So whoever, so Niklesh, you please let us know like how many winners you want to.
Yeah. Hi. Am I audible? Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, Niklesh. Thank you.
So
Yes.
I'm saying, can you pick Arvind? Can you pick Janu? Can you pick the Earthman? Who is the Earthman? And other person also.
Yeah.
Earthman, after Earthman, who is there?
Ankit.
Aniket. If Aniket is the last time winner, then go for the other name. Okay.
Yeah.
Firstly, try to give participants as a moderators. Then they can talk. Mm. Are they able to talk?
Okay. I'm just stop sharing. Have you taken the screenshot?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, Raju. We are good.
Thank you. Let me
Great.
just.
And yeah, requesting everyone, first of all, hearty congratulations to all the Mentimeter quiz winners. So requesting you all, please, share your details, complete details of your address and name uh, to the email address which I'll provide now. You can send your details to Niklesh Satyavarpu address so that you can bag your goodies. As we have mentioned that today we are going to announce four winners. Congratulations once again. I hope. So Aniket, are you there? Uh, can you please unmute and respond? Niklesh, in the meanwhile, please give your email address. Yeah. So Niklesh has mentioned.
He
So
already
guys,
mentioned.
whoever the winners, nikhil.rpa@gmail.com. Please take the email address and please share your details, like of your complete address details. Yeah. Aniket, are you there? Aniket, winners, and even
Yeah, hi. Are you able to hear me?
yes, yes.
Yeah. So first of all, this is Ankit Pandya,
Sorry, sorry.
and no problem. Uh, Thanks, Sripad, Nikhilesh, Raju, and Raghav. It was very insightful session. In fact, currently we are going through this journey. We are doing our on-prem to cloud migration. So this was really helpful, and the different stages which you have covered, and what all best practices we need to take care of, that was really insightful. So thank you very much. And then of course the quiz at the end, that was really exciting. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Ankit Pandya.
Aniket, Ankit, you are the winner today. I mean, you are the someone, right? Okay. And who is the other names? Somebody can
Yeah.
repeat.
Earthman. So
Earthman
Earthman,
means who?
whoever, please,
Who? Okay. Who is the Earthman? Can you somebody give the Earthman if you
yeah, please
message
try to
your
unmute
name?
and
Then
yeah,
yes. Earthman is Saurabh. Okay. SARUB. Okay. 1 second. I'll try to do Saurabh. Okay. Another next person. SAU. Saurabh.
uh,
Okay. Put it in.
Ankit, Earthman, and Arvind Balineni.
You are there. I can give you an option. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
so
Sorry, I'm
Raj,
talking on
you
mute.
are
I actually I have given
Raj. You can stop
to
sharing your screen,
Arvind.
Raj.
To Arvind, you can talk. Saurabh, you can talk. Mr. Praharsha, you can talk. Yeah, who is the other winners? Okay. I think
So
if you are good
winners
and
Arvind,
fine.
Earthman, Jano, and Ankit.
Okay, good. The moderator mode has been removed. Okay, I'll check. Maybe Mr. Arvind. Okay. And
Okay.
anybody else want to talk and give some feedback?
Yeah, Raju, I think you have revoked the moderator. So Arvind, can you please try to talk, unmute and respond?
I gave.
Okay.
And Raju, you can
Yeah, Arvind, you can talk
screen
now.
close screen once actually
Yeah,
for
Raju,
one.
please stop sharing the screen.
Mhm. And who are available on video, you can on also, even including speakers and moderators who are available. They can take last picture and you can close the session.
Yeah. So Arvind is saying still can't enable camera. So Raju, have you made everyone as presenters?
No,
I I don't think so. He will get that option. I'm not getting from my side.
I
Okay,
am
fine.
also
I think
not getting it.
Camera is disabled. Okay, I'm
So
not
what
sure.
to do? How to make them to turn on the video?
Enable
What we should
caption
do?
now. Disable caption now.
How to do?
Transcription. Presenter request. Okay, no presenter request. Okay.
How to do? Are you there? Can you hear us?
Okay,
Yes,
no.
yes, I can hear you.
Is there any option to
Okay.
give a video for
Yeah.
everyone?
To turn on everyone
We need
video.
to change everyone to moderator so
How,
that
how,
they
Yeah.
can
how,
turn on their cameras.
how? Each person we need to go and touch there.
Yes, yes, that is the only
Okay,
option we have.
okay.
Okay. So
Try to do,
five of
try
Okay,
to
you.
do.
I'm parallelly doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Everybody, Mr. Santosh, Mr. Saurabh, Mr. Arvind, Chaya, Balakrishna, you got the access actually. You can talk,
Please make
give some
presenter
feedback
mode.
to.
I have enabled so far 10. Great.
I'm you talking on mute. Okay, Bradshaw, you wanted to talk, or somebody can share the feedback. Santosh Kachari, Suraj Kale, Bharat, Jagannath Patil. Thank you so much. Mugesh Prabha, Ankit,
Okay.
yeah, Pani Swami,
Requesting Pallavi, Shailesh,
Lakshman. Okay, okay then.
Palaniswamy,
Okay,
Lakshman.
I think you have good number now. Somebody can take their photos.
Yeah,
Then I think we
I'm
are
taking it.
good.
I'm taking it.
Yes. Arvind Valini, still his video. Okay. Not sure.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, okay. Somebody's talking, please continue. Okay, fine. It is already almost 10
Yeah,
o'clock. I think we are good.
yeah,
We are good. Thank you so much, Sripad Bhai, again for the good session. Yes, definitely recordings will be available very soon. Even PPT also will try to share once if it is feasible to share. Yeah. We'll try to do all the things in next 1 week, and even please try to register for the final session, which is a one more interesting topic, AI trust layer by Pradeep. So don't miss to attend tomorrow's session. It was a great session for today. Thank you so much, Shripa. Thank you, Raghava, Raju, Patu, Pallavi, who guys supported this today. Thank you so much, guys. Again, we'll meet you in the next session. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
thank you
Good
Thank
very
you
night.
much.
very much.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice session, Sripat. Thank
Thank
you.
you for the
Thank you all.
great
Bye.
session. Bye.
Good night, all.
Bye bye. Good night. Thank you.
Thanks, Niklesh.
Thank you. ఫోటోలు తీసుకున్నారు కదా
Hmm.
These are.
ఓకే ఓకే గుడ్ గుడ్ ఫైన్ థ్యాంక్ యూ నేను రికార్డింగ్ స్టాప్ చేసి ఎండ్ చేయాలా లేకపోతే నార్మల్గా ఎండ్ అయిపోద్ది
Hmm. నాకైతే ఆప్షన్ లేదు, మీకే ఉంటుంది ఆప్షన్. బెటర్ టు స్టాప్.
సరే ఒక నిమిషం స్టాప్ చేద్దాం స్టాప్